We're back, and I've forgotten what I did literally yesterday. And I remembered, Walter. I remembered. The dog's off on an adventure. I was gonna empty the bunker silo. My bunker silo. For reasons. Mostly because it's done. And it's probably a decent idea. It's probably a decent idea. Let's have some music for that. I already have my hot chocolate as well, because, of course. You know, me as well. It's not been the nicest of days in terms of weather. It's wet and cold. Got rain. And it's looking like we might have some temps below 0 at night. So, yeah. That's lovely. Perfect weather, or perfect time to have some hot chocolate. To not have to deal with, you know, cold. Or, well, you still have to deal with cold. Why are there things in the way from my mouse? Darn you. Who put that there? It was me. Yeah, we'll see what we'll do today. I had this bunker silo nonsense. Or silage. But I don't remember if there was anything else to do for like the next month in game. In real life I also don't know, but most importantly in the game, since that's what we're doing. So yeah, we'll empty out the bunker silo, and then we'll try to not break things, and then I'll figure something out. Hopefully we can come up with something that isn't just sleep until January, because that would be kind of boring, wouldn't it? What we could do is, why am I going over the silage? Okay, there we go. We could figure out what kinds of trailers to use for the wood chips, or well, probably just gonna use one trailer, right? Right, how much wheat is it that I have? Because that could also be a thing. Maybe we use the same trailer, because we were going to sell off the wheat first, so we could have... Wait, no. Now I have to think. Damn it. Damn it. Thinking. My mortal enemy. Because we kind of need money to be able to lease a bigger trailer, so we can move larger portions at a time. And we were going to finance the wood chip trailer by selling the wheat, I believe it was. Because the barley, we're gonna save the barley for chicken food. But depending on how much wheat we have and how big the trailer is that we'll be using, what if we can't actually fit all the wheat in? So we have to go twice. I would rather not. But I think we have like, was it 10k wheat? 10,000 liters of wheat. Roughly, I believe. We can check. It conveniently tells me in the menu that I'm just not opening, because trying to remember is more exciting, isn't it? Also more impossible, so there's also that. But yeah, we'll try to figure something out. We're full already. Dang it. Okay. I guess we'll just go and dump this immediately. After we've started the tractor, of course. We'll probably just dump it straight into the TMR mixer, because what else will we use the silage for? Selling? I mean, we could. It depends a little bit on how much we actually have in the mixer. I think we have a ton. I think we have a lot already in the mixer, so at least this one we can if we can drive, that would be great. But this one we'll dump in. Oh, come on me. How have I forgotten how to reverse in this game? There, we'll dump that one in, and then we'll check. We have a fair amount, let's just say. We have a fair amount of silage, so we could sell it. How much is it? And right, yeah, we have 41,000 liters of wheat, which is approaching peak price, which is nice. How much was silage? Not a lot, but this is the month to sell it. Where? Animal dealer. That's the closest and the easiest to get to, while also being the best price, which is quite nice. So I guess we'll be doing that then. But yeah, that'll be a few trips, but also a fair amount of money it should be. Alright, I forgot to set priorities in Windows, so we'll go ahead and do that before we start loading the next scoop. Just in case, so we don't have stutters. So we don't want those. Stutters are no fine. No fun. They're no fine either, but most of them, they're no fun. None of that, please, and thanks. Okay, right. It's a bummer that you always get ejected, I guess, on the wrong side of the tractor. I guess wrong side for me. My convenience, no. How could you? How could you, game? I thought we were friends, but no. We were not. Maybe we never was. Were? Something. Something dark side. Yeah, I guess we'll sell the rest of the silage, because by the time we're gonna need more, we are most likely we'll most likely have another batch done. It's difficult to see. It's difficult to see. Ah. Even worse if you manage to get stuck. Then it's even more difficult to see. But yeah, we'll see what we can figure out to do today, because like I said, the vast majority of things that need to be done I have done, or I've paid an AI to do it for me. And they've done it, well, semi-decently. Because I don't think there's anything else I can do to the field that will have oats until we actually plant the oats. And the grass fields are growing, which means that we will wait until they have grown, and then once they have grown, we'll wait another month. Just in case, because I do believe that unless the post that I read is wrong, which, I mean, it could be, but it could also not be, you should actually let grass grow an extra month. That's how you get the best yield. Which makes sense, because, well, it's not like grass has an expiration date, does it? Meanwhile, other crops do, kind of. They wither. I don't think grass ever does. In the game, at least. In real life, grass can wither. But I don't think it does in the game. At least not in the way that you can't really use it for anything. I think. But I've been wrong before. So we're kind of experimenting. Which is always fun. Everyone loves a little bit of experimenting now and then, don't they? And we're full. Okay, and off, and then we'll head on over to the animal dealer to get a little bit of money. Just have to figure out, where on earth do I sell this? Where do I drop it? The silage. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Good thing we have a sunroof in the tractor now that it's November. Come on, get a move on. I'm working here. I'm working here. Yeah, going to the animal dealer, we now know where it is, which is nice, and it should be fairly quick. And as long as things are fairly quick, they're smooth. Okay. I wonder where the animal dealer needs silage though. Are they also making TMR for the cows, by any chance? Maybe. Maybe. See if we can find where to dump it. Is it here? Yes. Apparently. Just on the ground? Are you sure? That seems to be out. And that's where you buy. Yeah, this is the only place, I guess. See? Will we get money, or are we just gonna dump it on the ground and oh, we're getting money. Okay. I mean, fair enough. If you have absorbent ground, who am I to judge? I am me to judge. I do whatever I want. How much do we get? 5.2k and 300 bones, which probably should be higher, but isn't because reasons. I feel like it should be higher, mostly because I want more money. That's probably not a surprise to anyone. I want money. Oops, we're speeding a little bit. That's not. What if we don't speed? Yeah, I am wondering a little bit what kind of trailer we should be using, because like the easiest would be to go with a semi-trailer, but then we need a semi-truck, which, while useful, we don't really have that much use for as of now. Maybe in the future, but also maybe not. It's a difficult one. It is. We spin. And then we'll try and get ourselves into a decent position again. Okay, I mean, that should be fine. That should be fine. I think we'll have to go twice more, at least. I don't know, because I think we packed it tighter, higher, more, at least, towards the back, except for in the far left corner, because that's completely empty. Oops. Oh well, it's not like it hurts anyone, which is good, because if leaving corners hurt people, that would be both odd and very concerning. Ooh. Okay, that was quick. Yeah, we're definitely hitting the parts where it lays thick. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit, isn't it? It was quick at first because it was way thinner, but now it's just tons, all of it towards the back. Yeah, we're gonna have to go perhaps even 3 more times, because what was it left? Now it's 2, well, almost 2 full trailers. Damn. That's no fun. It's convenient because we get more money, but that's more work for me. I don't know if I wanted more work. Ooh. Right, and I saw the forage wagon. That reminded me that we need to get some silage additive for next time. Because more silage is better, I guess. More is better, and stuff. So what I'm thinking is we're probably going to be getting to a point where we have more cows than we already do. So we're going to need to be producing a lot more food. So having higher amounts of silage is probably going to be a good thing. Even though hopefully we will have higher yields if we don't cut the grass immediately. Is basically what I'm thinking. Okay. It's not always easy to be zooming around in there. This one's almost full, isn't it? Oh, that's pathetic. That is pathetic. Damn. Yeah, oh, and of course, start the engine makes it a lot easier to drive around. But yeah, it's a good thing that we have this silage, and that there's actually a decent price for it right now, because we really need to repair and make sure we have enough fuel left in the refueling tank. But yeah, because don't really want anything to be breaking down on me. That will be slightly awful. Slightly terrible. And I can do without terrible, to be honest. I can do without. Can't remember how much it was to repair, because I think we checked before how much it would be to repair, and it was quite a lot. I didn't have enough. I can't remember how much it was, but I hope, very much hope, that we'll have enough after selling these trailers full of silage. Boom. Okay. Chocolate check. Still hot. Wonderful. Ooh, the train. Ooh, the train. I've actually never used the trains in this game. I know you can use them to sell to, like, a different city, town. Another part of the world that is not represented in the map, basically. And I think also you can use it to transport stuff from one end to the other. I believe. But I've never really used it because I've never really had use for it. I do tend to do like smaller scale farming. Most because I prefer it. I think it's more fun. And I basically play this game to relax most of the time. So large scale farming and make a lot of money and all of that stuff is kind of the opposite of what I want. I just want to relax, drive some tractors, you know, feed some animals, that sort of stuff. That's why I want the horses to work so darn badly. Because, yeah. Horses would be neat to have as well. Then you could ride around on the horses. Instead of, like, taking a tractor somewhere. You could take a horse. And horsing around is always fun, isn't it? Everyone loves horsing around. Oh, damage, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought it was like fill level 1%. Like, how? I thought I just sold everything that was in this. I just tried to sell the things in the trailer. How are we slightly filled? Okay, try and get the scoop down as far as we can. Man, yeah, getting along the sides is a little bit tricky. Probably because I'm not very good at that. Probably. Come on. Thank you. Yeah. I'm once again like reminded of the backhoe loader. I'm wondering. Like if you had the, it's better if I just hop out. If you had the backhoe loader or some kind of loader over here, and then just basically drove it along and just lifted in all of this stuff on the other side, just across the wall. Maybe that could work. I don't know if that's if it's high enough though, or tall enough, I guess. But yeah, it was tricky, and I'm not that good at tricky stuff. I'm very ungood at tricky stuff. Oh, full. The fuel. Oh, come on. Let me go. Let me go, wall. I have places to be. Well, we should absolutely have enough money to lease a good trailer. But yeah, we are going to be. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of trailer we use for the wood chips. We're gonna need to do a lot of trips anyway. That might take most of January actually, which will be great. My favorite thing to do, the same thing over and over. Yeah, like I don't know how much we have. It's a lot. Like it's enough that it doesn't actually fit in the open bulk bunker thing. It's spilling over, which isn't ideal. But yeah. Yeah. Like we can see when we go past, it's actually going through the wall a little bit. No? I thought it did. So either it's changed its mind, it's going out of the... on the side though. So either changed its mind or I saw it wrong. Probably just saw it wrong, but yeah, it's spilling out across the sides. Because there's so many wood chips. There's so many wood chips. We can't fit them all. Sneak out ahead of that guy. Otherwise we'll have to wait, and I don't want to. Well, that's really great. Ooh. Speaking of great, masterful driving. Mm-hmm. One thing that I have to say that I am quite pleased about is that it's been a while since we saw an absolute NPC of a driver. By that I mean, someone who tries to challenge a tractor, which is a terrible idea. Tractors are quite big and heavy, and they are absolutely built. Okay. A car, a regular, like, person car, not quite built to withstand a tractor. There we go. More. Also chocolate. Yummy. I think there was someone coming from that side, so let's hurry. I can't see them. So we were fine. Didn't need to hurry. Oh, he's got a snazzy car, does he? We don't know because he turned. He got turned. Yeah, it's quite nice to not have to deal with the absolute NPCs of the drivers in this game. But at the same time, if you turn them off, it feels so incredibly empty. Like you absolutely feel that you are alone in the world. And that's no fun either. That's even worse. The ideal would be that the game fixed or the devs fixed the drivers. But I can understand that it's not a huge priority of theirs. You know, just shoving in a bunch of fixes and using a bunch of resources just to make sure that the NPC drivers aren't absolute morons. They could do a little better, but I can also see why it's not a priority. Even if it's a bummer. Okay, let's see if we can get a decent angle on this. That's actually fairly decent. And off. Perfect. I didn't even need to press any brakes. Just perfectly stopped. Oh, doggo's here. Where? Are you in the woods? Let's go find the doggo. Are you in the woods? No? I heard you. Stop. What? You're not in here, are you? This is no place for a dog. No, no dog. Where are you? Did you make noise and run away? Ah, there you are. Yeah, so I mean, he made noise and ran away. You sneaky. You sneaky. I wouldn't have it any other way. One must have doggo. And it was at this point I thought to myself, am I misremembering that there was a beehive, which has absolutely nothing to do with dogs? Did I have a beehive somewhere? If not, should I? Like I could. I could have beehives. If we're gonna have like canola, because bees do increase the yield of canola, potato, and sunflowers, I think. And having higher yield is always nice, because that means you can make stuff and make more money. You get more things, so you can do more things. And more is more. And betterer. And the last little scoop. Scoop. And the bunker silo is empty. Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay, and we'll go ahead and... Which one was it? There we go. Left. And we'll put the scoop down. Like so. Looks like it absolutely... It looks like it spat it out. That's silly. And we'll go ahead and drop the front loader at some point when I can see. There should be fine. There we go. Where do we put the weight? We could put the weight over in this corner. Now we can back on up and in. There we go. And then we'll run off, sell this, and then we'll do some window shopping for trailers. Big ones. Them big old trailers. Because we have to move 40,000 liters of wheat. And then however many, it's probably hundreds of thousands of liters of wood chips, because we also have the ones behind the fish breeding tent. I didn't say hatchery this time, even though it's probably fine to call it a hatchery, because what else are you doing? Someone outside just started their car, so I can have a very angry red light shining through my window. Lovely. Hopefully they are actually leaving and not standing there with their brake lights on. Come on. Thank you. They're gone. People. Being outside on a Friday. What is this? Go home. Go home. Hello, I have more silage. Would you like it? You don't have a choice, you're getting it. The silage. It is yours. Yeah, 21k is not too bad. We can work with 21k, but before we can really get started with our little industrial area, we are going to need even more money, which of course we can get in January when both wheat and wood chips are at their most expensive, or most profitable, I guess is the correct term for it, since well, expensive kind of means we are paying for it, but we are not. We are gaining money from it, so they are most profitable then. Yeah, we'll head on back. We'll contemplate repairing the tractor, and then we'll see just how much the money we have will take us in terms of leasing a trailer, and what we could possibly do. Because I would prefer not to have a semi-trailer. Most because then I would need a semi-truck, and that's more money. Would be better if I could just have the trailer. Which means, of course, a big old trailer. It means a big old trailer either way. Semi-trailers usually are bigger. The biggerest. Didn't quite get that one, no. Oh, that's the wrong way. It's this way. There we go. And then... perfect. Oh, come on. Don't follow me. Stop following me. Let's head on over and see how much it would be to repair. Also to see how much fuel we have in our fuel tank. Oh, dog! It's crazy to me that the sheep still haven't produced more wool. Like, it's been so long. Come on, wool faster. More. More. You heard me? Don't talk back to me. Oh, we still have easily enough fuel. Let's open the door so we can get to our tools. Yeah, I like this one. I like this mod. It's neat. It's neat. Okay, let's see then. How much would it be to repair? Oh, wrong one. 10k. Yeah, we're not doing that quite yet. No. Sorry, old pal. You're gonna have to survive without being repaired. That is a terrible spot to be sleeping, mate. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Alright, I should check how much food they have. 3,200 liters, they're fine. I think they started at like 4,000. something like that. I can't remember exactly. Not exactly, but... there we go. Shopping time! Or when, well, window shopping. And let's stay indoors just in case it starts to rain. It shouldn't. I don't think it will, but just in case. Right. 47, 52, 56.4. So it's easy for the base game ones, because the bigger they are, the more expensive they are, so the lower they are in the list. Except for going for 132 to 99.5. But this is not that much bigger than the trailer that we had before. 26, 46, 54. 32. Oh, yeah, right. This one has a different fills. It's not quite the word I was looking for, but it's the best I got. 71. 54 is great. Yes, silage. I mean, that could work for the wood chips. 37. Right, and the different, what's it called? Units of measurement? It's 27.5, 38.5. Yeah, I think the biggest now is around 54. 66. That one's very tall. And Brazilian. He says as if that's somehow a bad thing. Oh yeah, it's great, but it's Brazilian. 45. 45. This is 2 times 45. But needs a semi-trailer. So it would be 90. Ooh. We could theoretically have these. Oh wait, I completely forgot about dollies. But yeah, I feel like this would be an absolute pain trying to move around, maneuver the map, because it's not really built for this size. 62. Oh, that's a long rascal, isn't it? But one should be fine. It's the trains that would be an absolute pain, I believe, or I feel like it would be. I could be wrong. Again, I have been wrong before. 43.8. 70. Huh. Yeah, we need a lot more horses for that one. We don't have that many horses. Let's check semi-trailers then. Oh yeah. 55, 59, 75, but this is also like a train, yeah, kind of. I know it doesn't quite look like it, but it probably is. Oh, hopefully it is. Otherwise that would be an absolute pain. 36. Ah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. 50. Silage. Just 30. Oh, where did you get the 50? 46, 50 here as well. But that's semi-trailer, so is that one. We could just have one of these. 70. You can get up to 80. Yeah, again, train. 45s. 48. Train. Only 28? Yeah. 62. Oh yeah, but that's very long. To just go with one of these. I think they can have everything in, yeah. Could do it with one of these then. How much would that be? 4,000? But then we'd need either a semi-truck or a dolly. And that would be another little bit. But yeah, we could. We could. You know, like I just use a dolly and a semi. Yeah, probably just go with this one. And then we'll have to just check to see if oh. Oh. Yeah, let's go with no. But yeah, that should we should absolutely be able to do that. Awesome. Awesome. No, because that means we can do the entire wheat load at the same time, because that was what, 40? Oh, oops, wrong way. It was 41.2. Yeah. And we're getting there. Soon we'll have enough, or well, the prices will be good enough to sell the wheat, and then we'll just hurry as hell and sell all of the wood chips at once. For some reason, it's better to, as far as I've understood it at least, again, I could be wrong. It's better to completely flood the market very fast. Just in with as much stuff as you can. Like flood the market quickly, sell everything all at once, and then How are we 0 on nitrogen? That shouldn't be the case. I got distracted, in case you didn't notice. Nitrogen here should be maxed. It is, but it isn't. Does it update between months? We'll see. 67. Let's see if we can remember that. But this needs to go up as well. Why is it third one? Weed control. So we have a problem with weeds in the field that has nothing. Interesting. Here we have issue with pH and nitrogen. Here is again pH, nitrogen. How do you get the tillage? Planting a cover crop like oilseed or radish on your field during the winter can earn you subsidies. But you can't plant it in winter. Does it have to sit over winter? I don't know. Sounds a little bit silly to me. Yeah, how do you get the tillage? Tillage also affects your environmental score. Deep tillage, like plowing, burns a lot of fuel, brings weed seeds near the soil surface and makes the soil susceptible to erosion. So plowing attracts 0 points. Okay. Shallow tillage with the incorporation of crop residues saves fuel, reduces erosion, and is rewarded with 5 points. Minimal tillage and direct seeding gives a maximum score of 10 points. But that means since I have what was it called? Periodic plowing? Yeah. That means that that score will always go down every now and then, so we'll never have a perfect score. And I don't think our seeder, which I can't remember what the name was. What was it? I can't remember. Oh no. We'll have to click through and hope I find it. Hello. We do have a seeder, right? We do have a seeder, right? Wait, what? Hang on, we do have a seeder, don't we? I'm fairly sure we do. Did I just not see it in the list? I'm fairly sure we have a seeder. Yeah, there it is. All right. Amazon. Amazon. It's literally at the top. But yeah, that's not a direct drill. No chance. Yep. It's not. If we'd have a Pronto 3, we could have the direct drill. Same with the 6 DC. Then we'd have also fertilizing. It's not like we can. It's not like we can afford them right now, anyways. But 6 meters is fairly decent, actually. And you can do everything. I feel like this thing is a little bit of a cheat, isn't it? Since it can do both planting and seeding. Why would you ever get anything else? This doesn't take seeds. How do you... Oh, you need a seeding... Ah, right. You need a big old rascal. Jeez, that's huge. That's what she said. So basically you... Not auger wagon it. Yeah, that one's great if you have huge... if you have a huge farm. This one's also fairly decent. It's very light blue though. It's very baby blue. Baby blue. Yeah, we'll eventually grade to something. This one looks huge. Winter. Interesting. Oh well. Oh well, really? And this one's a direct drill. Okay. Okay. I guess. Yeah, we might go for something like this one. Maybe the horse. Where's the fertilizer now? Row control. Row control. I don't know what that does. Stuff. Yeah, maybe that one. The one we currently have is 3 meters, as is this one. I'm yawning a lot for some reason. Maybe this one as well. It's also an option. Because I can also have fertilizer. But it's solid. I have a sprayer. But yeah, that's worth contemplating. but what do we do? This field's done until March. The grass fields are waiting on growing. The canola is growing. It's growing and growing. Because I think these are in the last stage. 109, 91. I probably need to lime this because it's the pH of value isn't great. And that's done, I believe, only with liming. Wrong one. Help. pH. Oh, right. No. Oh. Now, thing is, can you lime a field that has stuff growing on it? Because if you can't, yeah, like the tram lines, they're fine-ish. The problem, though, is that leaves big-ish areas where you don't have crops growing. You could just go with narrow tires instead. Oh, right. Seapoo think, right, we need... Where is it? Where are you? Here we go. Silage additive. How much can the forage wagon that we have? How much can that fit? Which one is it I have again? Which one was it? This one. Does it even say? I don't think it says. Not a lot. But what we could do, of course, is we could just buy a big one. Time for maths to see. I think these are the same per liter. Yeah, you can have this one 1.5 extra time. Yeah, so these are the same. It's this one that's the sneaky one. 2,990. I think I managed to screw that one up. So yeah, it's cheaper to buy one of the bigger ones. It's cheaper. So I'll probably do that. I might just buy one of these canisters. Can I lease the... No. I cannot lease the silage additive. Strange. I don't know why I bought it now either. It's not like I have immediate use for... Ooh. Right, I was wrong button. What was in the... No, here we go. Oh yeah, wood chipper. Yeah, nah, there's nothing interesting there. Let us head over, pick up our silage additive. Drop it in the silo tool shed, which is not really a silo tool shed at all. It just became that. It just became a silo tool shed thing. I like how this the flatbed sneezes every time I brake. I like it. More cars should sneeze. Make the world a much happier place, I think, if all cars sneezed. Like now they're boring, right? They just stop. No sneezing at all. Even worse than the electric cars. Because they're so darn quiet. They have to have like sound added to them. And the sounds are always really annoying. I think the one time I've heard an electric vehicle and gone, yeah, that's not super annoying. It was mostly because it was also kind of stupid. But apparently that specific one, I don't know what it was. It could have been anything. But that specific one, you could basically modify or choose the sounds. Not all of them are like that. I'm not too familiar with electrical vehicles, but he had the same annoying reverse noise, which makes me want to kick the car that's making the noise. Then he jumped out, unlocked his car, and it quacked like a duck. And I thought that was kind of funny. So I almost forgave him for having the annoying backing noise. Maybe they can't change that. Otherwise, that would be a perfect time for a duck, just going quack, 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 quack. Because that will make everyone look. The really annoying whatever that made that I'm sure it makes me want to, or well, it makes me look, but it does also make me want to throw things, which probably isn't the intention. At least I hope it's not the intention, because if it is, that's kind of screwed up. Can you imagine if the intention for the noises that cars do or vehicles do, the backup is to make people want to throw things? That would be awful. That would be terrible. Okay, let's come here. We'll put it. Nah, I'm not sure I want it right there. I'm gonna put it on this side. And so. Like if it had small corners, I would have put it in the corner. It doesn't really have small corners. And oh, I hadn't seen that one until now. That looks a little dangerous, I have to say. It looks a little dangerous to have a scythe just hanging from the ceiling. Especially since you're supposed to be, you know, moving around back here. Let's just take it off. Sure, it's not just a stick. It probably has some kind of use other than being sticky. Could it be like a really long oil stick, maybe? I don't know, I'm not familiar enough with like farmyard. Like here, imagine if this beeping was a duck instead. Wouldn't that be much better? Quack, 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 quack. Instead of the incessant beeping. I do wonder, like, it says air 400 liters. Has that gone down? I don't remember. How would I get air into the thing? I don't know. I don't know. Right, we can see how much food everyone has. Right, yes. They eat 5,000 per day. They have 4,500. So we're gonna need to give the cows more food. Right, and they do want straw. Probably because that's probably the reason why the productivity is 60%, I'm assuming. But that means, oh, we'll have to spend money again because we'd have to we would have to buy a straw blower, or at least lease one. We could lease this one, but we'd then also have to buy straw bales. Where are your straw bales? There we go. Need to buy straw bales. I'm not super keen on that, if I'm completely honest. But then again, do I have much of a choice? Probably not. At least not if we want to keep the moose happy, which we kind of do. I like them. They're fuzzy. Yeah. Probably should have thought of that before I shoved all of the straw into the TMR mixer. So we do have quite a lot still, yeah. 27,000 liters. We have 100,000 liters of silage. And it's not even half full. Oh no, my hay. Yeah, it uses so much hay though. Uses so much hay. Ow, my knees. Do we have a... We don't have a bale spike for the front loader. Does the... No, I don't think it does. I don't think the telehandler, which we have a bale spike for, it doesn't have a... Is that a trailer hitch? Could that be used as a trailer hitch? It doesn't matter really, because what we would need is a 3-point at the back for attaching the straw blower, because this one needs a 3-point. Probably these need at least the power whatever thing. The power whatever thing. My fave. And this one's an odd one. Like, is it a straw blower? Is it a TMR mixer? Is it both? I don't know. And it irks me. That's a good thing with this one. Like, you know exactly what it does. It shoots straw. You put straw bale in, you turn on, and it says float, and then you have straw. It's great. You don't have to think about it. Yeah. I mean, we could. No, we can't. I was gonna say we can buy it. We're gonna need it anyways later once we make it into habit to bring the cows in for winter. But we can't buy it because we don't have that much money. So we'll lease it. Yes. Okay. Well, it's down. We'll grab one. Will we grab one? Let's buy one for now. And then we'll use a small one for the reason we'll have to fit it into the actual. We're gonna have to fit it into the barn, which could be a little bit difficult. Please turn the wheels in the correct direction. Me. We're gonna grab the front weight as well. But wait, there's more. Mostly because I feel like it's probably a decent idea. It's probably a decent idea to oh wait, brain started working. Okay, let's delete that thought for a little bit. It's probably a good idea to have some kind of counterweight so we don't tip over. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Wow! It's me driving like an NPC today. What the? Sorry. I didn't see him. That's because it was probably right behind this side controller, which is great. Yeah, I saw the bus behind him, but I didn't see that guy until I almost ran him over. So, I guess you either crash into NPCs until death, or you live long enough to see yourself become the NPC driver. Oh, and the game's calling me old. The game's calling me old by saying I've lived too long. So that I've become a cheeky NPC driver. Gross. Now I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know how 2 bales are gonna fit in this one. That surely has to be it's round bales. It doesn't fit. Or do you have to like lift it in? Oh. No, this looks absolutely like you can fit one of these in, but you can't fill. It doesn't want to, or do I have to like back into it or something? No. It is time to... We now have a crane. Wow. So if I Go ahead and... Wait, what? No. Was it that I turned on? Oh, super speed, okay. I didn't need the super speed. Okay. I keep clicking too long. There we go. And then we spin it. And then we try to feed it in here. Excuse me? Surely this fits. Surely it fits. Well, I can't lift it out anymore. Is it stuck? Or is it actually in? It's in. Oh. Maybe I needed to fold it. Or unfold. Fold it? Unfold. Lower. Unfold. Or fold, I guess. Because it says you first need to fill the tool. And when I put this in, it stops saying that I need to fill the tool, which to me indicates that I filled the tool. Maybe I need to have it on the side so it actually fits. Let's put it on the side then. Okay, wait. It's definitely in now. Okay, let's see. And it doesn't say you have to fill the tool. Okay, it doesn't say fill the tool. Okay, let's see. If we drive around, will it fly off? No. And yeah, well, that should work. Let's stay in third person though, so we can see if we'll lose our bale. It's kind of flimsy, I feel. But you definitely don't fit two. So I'm assuming it's actually wanting round bales, smaller ones. Hopefully we can use this one. Otherwise, that was a waste of money. We'll have to. We would have to cut this bale open and remake it. We could do that, but I don't want to. I would rather not. So we'll see if this works. Now the difficult bit is that it doesn't say anything about starting. Doesn't say anything about turning the straw blower on. Which is a little bit concerning. But we'll try. We'll use the turn on the tool once we are in the actual cow shed. Because I don't want to randomly start spraying straw everywhere. If I'm completely honest. I do think I should be completely honest. That's better for everyone. Surely. Oh. I'm coming. Hello. I have straw. That does not look healthy. Please reconsider your positioning. The isolation baby has been moved. Okay, well, anyways. Let's back on in. hopefully fit. We don't. I have tried turning it on. What? Stop. Did that add any straw to the to here? No. Well, there is a lot of straw in here. Does it have to be emptied here? That is the question. Time for sweeping brush. The all-round hero, which we are not taking this direction. So I don't want to accidentally spread out all of my well, stuff. All my wood chips that are over there. So if we do that, and then we shovel it, does it go in? No. If we shovel it in here, can I not? Can I not? I can, but it says 0. Huh? Where does it go then? Do we have to put it here? I don't get it. Where do I need to put it? Oh. Let's open this door. I grabbed something. Oh, did I grab the entire... Let's turn up the super strength, because I think I grabbed the... Oh, I grabbed the logs, because I have logs back here. Let's turn it off anyways, because... yeah, it's probably for the best. Yeah, I was gonna try and open the door. This is the door. Oh, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Stop it. Let's not do that again. Where do I need to put the straw then? Because it says it needs straw. I put straw in and there's nothing. Let's just open this door. Surely that's an easier to maneuver then. If we... Then we grab this. We aim high. And go all the way in. If we push it over here. Like, as long as I know where it's supposed to go. Not here. It says it has... no, not again. Not again. Oh, I hate how that happens. It shouldn't. There, surely that's loose. Surely that's not stuck. Thank you. Jeez. Calm down. Dude, what are you... What's wrong with you? Why can't I lift it now? Is it stuck to the floor? Really? It's stuck to the floor. Or, well, it's not much of a floor, is it? Okay, finally. Jeez, dude. What's wrong with you? Where is it supposed to go then? If it's not supposed to go here, and it's not supposed to go here, or to the food dump, or to here, where is it supposed to go? Obviously not here either. I can hide in the haystack. Oh well, straw stack, I guess. Where do you put it then? I don't get it. How obvious is it that I don't know lots of straw blowing in my days? Or a conveniently placed thing. But where are we supposed to put it then? If it's not... What? If it's not around where the cows are, and it's not where they're supposed to have food... Like, it still says it has no straw. Where do we put it? Should I just have put the entire bale in? Oh, right. What if we go ahead and once again have our great crane, and then we lift this out? What if can I put the entire thing in? No. This is nothing. So what? Who put this here? So what am I supposed to do with it? I don't know. I should... The door spanked my least thing. Yeah, I don't know. What am I supposed to do with that? Where am I supposed to put it? Like, I thought it would be... I was supposed to... Like, you're supposed to spray it into the... Oh, come on, turn. Like, logically, you'd spray it into where the cows are. Preferably not on the cows. But it doesn't seem that way. Like, how am I supposed to... where am I supposed to put it? I'm gonna close this as well. See, I don't know, like... It says it has no straw. That's obviously not true. There's straw everywhere. Where is it supposed to go? Am I supposed to get like an unloader? Where's that landing? Where's that landing? Oh no 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 no. That is not ideal. But where is it supposed to go? Because again, it has 0 straw. Oh, like, where am I supposed to put it? Like, because apparently it doesn't go where the food goes. It doesn't go where the cows go. It doesn't... Where's my brush? Oh, right. Doesn't go on the other places where the cows go. It doesn't go in the food trough. It doesn't go in... Where does it go? This is not ideal. I will reiterate. No, what the hell? Please don't be in the floor again. Like, how do you fall through the floor? You're a sweeping brush. Oh, and then I'll put it on something that can move. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea where to put this. Because it seems no place is the actual place where it's supposed to go. Do you know? Okay. I guess not. We'll see if it says anything in the... In here? Cows. Okay, no. How to care. Feeding. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't say much at all, does it? Does it say anything in here? No. Hem. Variable farming. Produce straw. Yeah, I don't know. Cover the ground of an animal husbandry with straw. Is that not what I've been trying to do? Is this not supposed to have straw or something? Like, I don't know. Open the door. Ah, not on me though. Oh. Thank you. If we spread it out, does that help? I'll make sure I'm not sweeping the cows away though. Also seems to be a little bit difficult to spread it. But we'll do our best. It's not fantastic. And it looks like shit. Yeah, they're bathing in it. Sorry, I'll get to you later if this works. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what? No straw. Quit. Yeah, I don't understand. What is it I'm supposed to do then? If it's not put the straw in anywhere. Wait a minute. Turn that off while I'm figuring things out. There's no marker or anything anywhere else. This is gonna suck. It doesn't seem like we put it in where the milk comes out. This I added. This didn't count. Here didn't count. Nowhere here counts. Putting it here doesn't work. What was this place called? This building. So I'm fairly sure this is a modded one. Wood cow barn. Let's check, just make sure. Wood cow barn. This one. It doesn't take straw. So why does it have... If it doesn't take straw... None of them do, actually. Do the base game ones do? No. The base game ones don't take straw either. So that's not... I guess that's not a thing, then. It doesn't tell you here. Right, what mod was it from? What was the mod itself called? Was it Woodshed Barn? Wood cow barn, okay. To the Googles. Mods. Okay. Where's the search? Why am I not there? Okay. Wood cow barn. There we go. Right. Yeah, I mean it doesn't show anything. If I just look at that, at the pictures there. Okay, I'm getting... Aha, okay. Okay, I'm reading. I'm reading on Reddit, which is saying a few different things. Yeah, so... apparently, like, I don't know why the... Like, it says the productivity is 60%. It should be 100 based on the food. Maybe it's because they don't have enough food for an extra day. But I don't know, like, it does say that you only need straw if you want manure, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world now, because I have a gigantic manure. Alright, can I still go through? Yeah. So this bugged yesterday. I remember when I jumped on top of it. But now that I have manure, like, apparently if you add straw you get manure, but I can't get in. I'm too big, and I'm wondering if yeah, I'm struggling too, mate. This door is taller, isn't it? Because that's in at this height. And this is, I think, maybe even slightly higher than that. So... yeah, what we are going to do is we're going to cry a little bit, then we're going to move the logs a bit, which means we are once again going to be a crane. We're going to move these logs away for a bit so I can get through the door, because apparently you need the straw blower next to... You need a straw blower at the food intake. Now, I don't know if that is correct, but either way, like, I don't get why it would, like, why it wouldn't, like, if it accepts or wants, I guess, loose straw, and I have literally blown loose straw at it and nothing happened. Surely that's something iffy going on. Which leads me to believe that either it doesn't work, it could be that the mod itself is a little buggy. I've unfortunately had that happen with, or similar, not really that, not exactly, straw didn't go in. but I have had some issues with chicken coops that didn't actually accept food, which is a little bit of an issue. I can't feed the chickens. So yeah, I have had that type of issue before. I don't know if it's that or what it is, but I feel like if it were to accept the loose straw, surely it would accept this when I brush it in. Surely, like it should, I feel, but it doesn't. Like it just exists there. So if the hero sweeping brush doesn't work, does anything? Because like it talked, the post that I found talked about bedding trigger. We only have one trigger, which is for food. Also, this almost completely emptied bale looks very intact for being almost empty. Come out. Do I have to lift it so I can move? Okay, let's see. We should be able to get in here. Through here. Through this. Yes, we do. Okay. We are still... We're not getting any... whatchamacallit. I mean, we can just try, I guess. If we just unload the rest. Yeah, it just blows it straight onto the ground. We no longer have a bale and 0 straw. Should probably try and make this one as small as possible so we can move. Yep. So where am I supposed to put it? I don't get it. Like, there's nowhere else I can put it. Like, seriously. I can't just spread it out myself because that didn't work. Maybe this one just doesn't take them? Oh, let's head back and... let's throw the Forestry Helper and keep it stored in a hayloft. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. How to add straw to my pasture? That doesn't work. See if I find anything else. Like, it just shows. don't get it. I'm looking at screenshots and pictures. Like the one I'm looking at currently, it blows the straw onto the where the cows are, basically. Wrong. Nope. Let's see, what does this one say? Yeah, like, it doesn't seem to show me. Oh wait, there was something, but it won't open that. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it because like I've done what I would expect to work. Like the only thing, like I saw one say that you need to like you could use loose straw and the excuse me, why am I stuck? Thank you. I'm gonna let's just swing around and put this one over here so I don't have to drive around with it. Mentioned something about a front loader bucket. We do have a front loader bucket. Let's pick that one up and see if that works. Otherwise I will have quite a bit of work to do gathering all that straw back up. Let's also go backwards. Swap the side of the weight. I would like to figure that one out because it kind of irks me that I don't know. And I don't get why it doesn't work. If I at least understand why it doesn't work, that's fine. But if I don't understand why it doesn't work, like there are two things that are okay. Either not understanding why it works or understanding why it doesn't work. The other two? Bro. Why would you pick that spot to sit in? You silly. Silly dog. Okay, let's see if the bucket works. But I don't see how it would when the straw blower didn't work. Come on. Go, go, go. Let's make sure we don't grab any straw that we don't want to grab. I want to grab the ones that I want to grab the straw that is already inside. Okay, there we go. And then we pick it up. And... no, that didn't work. What if we pick it up? I don't need to pick it up full. I'll make sure we don't crash into the ceiling. Make sure the cows are super happy with me right now. And then we drop it on the cows. That also did nothing. That was basically the two tips that I saw. Or what I think could have worked. This is not working. I can't even get out. Yeah, well, that was a waste of everything. It's like, where is it supposed to go? I go to zoom here. But no. Do you know? Do you know? Where would you like to have it? Like it could be as simple as the modded barn doesn't take straw. And it's just not in... well, it should, because it can have manure, right? But where? But where? Brush, where are you? I did try the food trough, didn't I? I think I did. I did, yeah. Because there's some on the other side. We're now a little bit peeved. Because where am I supposed to put it? Can I use the pitchfork? No. Yeah, like it doesn't go here. It does go there. Not here, obviously. That guy seems to have the time of their life here. Well, she, I guess? Do believe that all the cows are actually female. Seems that way. Can't really see that one. Because it's having the time of his life. Yeah, it doesn't go here either. Not there. What if we try and push it into the manure heap? I don't know. That doesn't really make sense either, but like, at this point, like, nope. Yeah, then I have no idea. Like, I don't know if it's even worth trying to figure it out, because yeah, I don't know. But what I'm gonna... now, does the door not open further, or is it blocked by the straw? That is the question. But what I need to do is I need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna do that. Enjoy the cows. two things that I want to try. Neither of them have to do with the barn itself. So, yeah, I'm gonna grab some more straw. I'm also gonna move so I can talk. The cows are a little bit too opinionated for my taste. Yeah, we're gonna grab some straw with the front loader. We're gonna drive it over to the TMR station. And then I'm gonna drop it. A little bit outside of where you drop the... where you drop it for, you know, to actually go in the TMR mixer. And then some in. If it goes in, then we know something's iffy here. If it doesn't, we know there's something iffy with loose straw. And then the little bit that I have placed outside of the regular pickup, I'm going to sweep in with the brush. First I'm going to have some lukewarm chocolate because it's not warm anymore. It's sad. Yeah, I said lukewarm, it's cold actually. Let's turn off. Oh, right, let's turn off super strength for now so I don't accidentally just throw my tractor. Because that would be slightly unfortunate if I did. Okay, that should be enough. It's probably way more than enough. But if we can't get any straw to go in the barn, what does it matter? We zoom around. Okay, first we go over here to where we're actually supposed to drop. And then we drop a little bit. Do we get a pile? Nope, it goes in. Okay. If we drop it here, it's still going in. Well, what if we drop it over here? Get a pile. Okay, good. We now have a pile. Now we zoom over, grab the brush, and see what that does. Do we need straw for the pigs for them to do manure as well? Is that the point of manure? No, is that the point of straw at all? Where's my brush? Oh, there it is. I remember where I put things, but most importantly, I see where I put them. Because I have eyeballs. But is that the secret? You have to have straw? Can you have straw in the pig sty? It does say you can have straw. That is also an experiment, I guess, that we can do. Grabby. And then we sweep this pile in and see if that goes in. It does not. That is slightly worrying. Okay. But that means that we can't actually use this for, I guess, experimenting. If we can put straw anywhere or somewhere, which means we need more tools. Oh wait, do I have that one installed? Or well, active. Okay. That was not quite what I had in mind. Can we get that out? Is that lost forever? Oh boy. Oh boy, that is not ideal. couldn't... Oh, okay, there we go. And carefully. Okay, it's... Surely that's not... Because I can't push it out either. Which is weird. Because it came from that direction. Surely it should be able to get out in that direction as well. Where is it? Oh, did it fall to the ground on the other side? You know, if I can't get it loose... Okay, it might be. Oh. Yeah, let's never throw that at anything ever again. Bloody hell. I'm gonna put it here. Gently. Very gently. Do I have the thing I'm thinking of active? I might not, because I do. Okay, good. Do I have one? I don't have one. We're gonna buy a shovel. Let's be realistic. You can't have 800 liters of anything on a shovel. You can't have 200 liters of anything on a shovel either, but... You know what? You know what? Want red. What do we want for the wood? Let's just go with brown. It doesn't look very... what's it called? Matte. Select, so it doesn't look like it's... so it doesn't look like it's shiny wood. Handle. Light grey. Stem. Light grey. That doesn't look very good. What about grey? That looks better. Let's go with grey. There, and we buy it because it's very cheap. To the flatbed, so we can actually transport it home because it's... Oh wait, does the four-wheeler have straps? What do you call it? Tension belts? If it does, then we could probably use that and it should be faster. Do you have tension straps? No, you don't even have a space for me to put it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Flatbed it is. Because everyone knows you need a full flatbed to move a singular shovel. Okay, doggo. Please stay out of the way. Out of the way, thank you. Did it look like it didn't have a face? No, it has a face. Bloody hell. But what I'm hoping for, since we could see that the front loader could dump things into the TMR mixer, but the sweeping brush could not. If the shovel can, then we can use the shovel for experimenting in the barn to see if we can put it in. I do wonder why the sweeping brush doesn't work. There's probably some like game logical reason that is perhaps not, you know, intentional on anyone's part. It's just that it doesn't work. Probably because no one intended that someone would use a sweeping brush to try and see where you should put straw in cow barns. Which I think is a fairly fair thing to not think about. Why would a silly person do something silly like that? It's quite a ridiculous thing to be doing. So yeah, it's totally fair to not think about that. But yeah, I do wonder why it doesn't work. Also why I can't put any straw anywhere in that barn. Has the shovel spun around? So I'm fairly sure they usually just spawn straight on, rather than sideways. Okay, anyway. We put the shovel down. Well, that doesn't reach, so we don't strap it in with the second one. We just use one strap. Yeah, hopefully the shovel works, because as far as I'm aware it works the same way as a front loader. Yeah, the front loader didn't work in the barn, so yeah. We might try the pigsty as well to see if that works. Yeah, I'm not super optimistic right now. I'm in fact a little bit peeved. Slightly peeved because it should work, but it doesn't. And here I was at the start complaining that I didn't know what to do. Experimenting with straw is apparently what I'll be doing for the rest of November. Okay, let's I can't reach. I can't reach my shovel. I apparently can't jump backwards with it either. Okay, there we go. And this one is just like the sweeping brush. You have to be really careful what you do with it, or it can get stuck in place it's definitely not supposed to go. Like walls. I've had it get stuck in walls. I've had it get stuck in fences. The fences are the worst because they are so darn finicky to get around. They really are. Just make sure we don't accidentally pick up any rocks that we don't want to pick up. Okay, let's see. And again, this is a little finicky. 21 liters. We could have 200, I think. But it's a little bit difficult to see how much we have on it. Yeah, 82. Should be able to get a lot more on there. There we go. Is that 200? It's 201. Yep, that does work. So, the shovel can be used for experimenting where the brush couldn't be. Alright, toss. It worked. So we still have some straw left in here, right? Yes. So let's pick up the straw that we dumped on the ground. See if we can put it in the pig pen. Sty. Pig sty. Sty pig. Where the pigos go. Yay. Because it could be interesting. Ooh. A little bit of a gate. Never hurt anyone. He says, hurt. Okay. We open. Hello, piggies. Please stay clear. I am about to experiment. Now. No fleeing. No running. No running. That is not allowed. This can be a little finicky. It's going in. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are, little pig. Who hard? Did it go in? We now have straw in here. Okay, let's see if that means we can get manure then. Let's jump on in and move on. It's not like we have a manure spreader anyways, but wow, I've ran over the sweeping brush. I swear it was not on purpose, because you've been a little bit annoying. And great in some ways, but in other ways not so much. Right, okay. But we have now our experiment tool to see if we can just drop straw somewhere else. We scoop up a bunch, and then we... No. That just puts it back on the ground. If we drop it here. Did that? It went in. Great success. How about this? Did we actually gain it on there? Yeah, the shovel has straw on it, you just can't see it. It's hidden. How much is in 201? 201. So what I'm seeing then is this is the place to dump the straw. Yes. Weird. Oh no, careful. Don't get stuck. But this side specifically. Yeah, I know. I'm being a bit of a pain. I know. But this is silly. I'm dealing with silly, please. Okay. That is working. Except for that tiny little bit. Please, tiny cows. Right. And a little bit over there. But that means... Wait, let's bring it back because, of course, I find new things to try out after I've tossed it away. Please, give me some space. What? Careful. Careful, you sillies. Now, does... ouch. If I dump it here, does it go in? No. So that specific spot doesn't work. It has to be over here. Because there it goes in perfectly. Huh. Interesting. But this means that best spot to be next to a cow, right up its bum. This means that we should theoretically get stuck on a cow. We should be able to use the front loader as long as we dump it on the right side. Okay, let's see. This one... I'm just thinking for future references now. This one shoots out in that direction, which, if the tractor is over here, is to the right, which means you have to go backwards in. I went front in because I thought, oh, of course it's going towards the side with the food marker, but no, it goes to this side, and it doesn't really show, does it? So Also, what is that seam? Is that supposed to be there? Did you put it there? Oh no, probably not. But we now have 851 liters of straw in here. Let's see how much that is. Not even a tenth. So we can probably have 10,000 liters of straw in here. But this means sweeping brush time. So we can sweep it out of the places I can't easily reach with the front loader. Alright. I was thinking if we could, well, we should probably hurry up and sweep it out of the manure heap if it's gonna actually... No, you absolute donkey. Get... Man, I enjoyed when you weren't doing this. Okay. Where do we go? From here. Why can't I stand up? I crouched down and then it didn't stand me up. Weird. Okay, let's see if we can't sweep this one. Okay, we can. We'll go. We shouldn't have any more. Okay. I guess just up here. And then carefully. How are you stuck? Come on, dude. Excuse me, what are you stuck on? You silly. Okay, it's suddenly very far away from me. Yeah, and it's returned to inside the manure heap. Yay! Let's just use the front loader to try and scoop it out then. Hopefully it works better than... What am I stuck on? Excuse me? What? 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 There is something very wrong going on there. Experiment time. Experiment time. Spin. Yeah, so there's an object here. The manure pit. It sticks out here and it's high up. What? What? If we do that. Can I now drive up to the manure pit? No. What? How am I? What? How are you supposed to get stuff out of there then? Is that what I got stuck on before when I tried to leave? I got stuck on an invisible nothing? What? 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 That is incredibly annoying. What is going on? Shovel, where are you? You might have to be the hero again. Alright. I hope that's too close. I can't see what I'm doing. I hope the shovel can get past. Yes, okay. What? I turned around. Why did it fly off? Don't fly off. That's very rude. Okay. Okay. We're doing things that may or may not be working, but we are doing things. Which is the important thing? Question mark? It might be an important thing. It probably isn't, but it might be. Okay, and I think there was a little bit more over here, yeah. I think I'm full, yeah, I am. Invisible nothing's my favorite thing we're stuck on. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Ring. Why? You always show up when there's cows on the screen. What's that about? Are you just here for the cows? I know you're just here for the cows. You've been exposed as a cow enjoyer. Holy non-textures at the edge there. Oof. Oof. Well, there we go. X equals cow enjoyer. Alright. What does that mean? It means he's a cow enjoyer. Appreciator of things bovine. Well, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough, I guess. Cows are pretty magnificent. Yeah, see, I'm stuck again on the invisible nothing. And that is a very nice line of Dude, how far is this invisible thing going? Oh boy. Oh boy. I might also be slightly stuck on the brush that I've just dropped on the ground. I should probably move it. I should probably move it, but not too far. Don't throw it on the slur tanker in case it faces through the wall again. Right, I don't understand then how I'm supposed to get the future, possibly future manure that is supposed to get out of there. And it's slightly annoying that it's so specifically a well, this is going to be very annoying. That it's so specifically just around there. Bare hands like a man. But that's going to be so much though. Is this also a door? Is this a double door? It bloody well is. But this one can't open. Never mind, it can open. That gives me more room to maneuver, which is good. I like maneuvering room. Yeah, like the entire point is, how much can that fit? How much? I do like it when my construction cameras bounce. Let's see, how much can we actually fit in that one? Where are you? Yeah, 120,000 liters of solid poo. I'm not moving that with my hands. That's so much. If it's just a little bit, then we can work with it. But 100,000 liters of poo? Hell no. That's too much poo for one man's hands to handle. I can't handle the poo. I need my brush again. Or my shovel. I don't know which one's closest. Shovel. By a little bit. If Soups can parry a plane. Yeah, parry this. Scrub. If Soups can carry a plane, you can carry the poo. Yeah, but he's Superman. Am I Super Dwarf? Highly doubt it. I haven't been to a different planet. Which is obviously how he got superpowers. He was sightseeing on a different planet. Don't know why I'm just pouring it out here instead of just pouring it directly in. I'm still gonna pick it up with the shovel. I may as well. I'm disposable. Yes, I am. This means I'm disposable. And a dwarf. Not a Superman. Dang it. Yeah. There we go. Get straw. How much straw is on there? This is because of Super and Man. Speaking of X's. That sounds wrong. This one to doubt. Not anything else. X to doubt. No, wait, not there. That can be where it is. What else is there? Things and stuff and stuff and things. I would like it to be closer to me right now, because it's going to be difficult. No! Oh, I hate how useful this thing is, because it's so annoying. Ah, come on. Surely you're not stuck on anything. I can literally see every part of you. Okay, there we go. We got it loose. We just need to try and push. Push, push. Why is it going behind me? Is it... It's turned the wrong way. Ha. No, don't block me in, cow. You silly moo. Stop it. Excuse me? Excuse. It's still the afternoon. Why are you going... Why are you laying down to sleep? Really? Yeah, you're obviously not stuck because you literally just fell to the floor. Okay. Yeah, you have to be so darn careful around fences. Man, who'd have thought it would be much easier to deal with stuff if you didn't have to tackle cows? Who'd have thought? Not me. Not me. Okay, is there any left? He says, realizing that half of it is left. You laying down on the brush is not helping me. You silly. let's just shove this to the wall, and we'll grab it on the other side. He says, as the sweeping brush gets stuck on the wall before the wall arrives. No, you. Oh, you. Okay. Just gonna try and wiggle it out somehow. Can you pick a direction to phase through? Either go one way or the other. Don't just get stuck in the middle. I'm also gonna go fetch the shovel because this is not really working out. My frustration is growing. And my sweeping brush is going to be the death of me. Where did I put the shovel? Over here. Alright, did I push it out into the... I did, okay. Okay. I pushed it into the manure heap, which is not where I want the straw that my cows are gonna be sleeping on. That is not full. Why did it not pick up all of it? Pick up all of it, thank you. Thank you kindly. Don't be stuck, thank you. Ah. Okay. Just dump this back in here immediately. Yes, I agree. There's still some left in here. Oh no. Don't pick it up. Pick it up. That's not loose straw, okay. It's a bit difficult when the textures are different. Are you loose straw or are you just... Who knows? I'm being tackled by a baby cow. No, no, no. No, 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 none of that. It seems no. But it feels that way. Maybe I was full actually. Might have been. It's difficult to tell because you have to actually hover your mouse cursor over the shovel. Which is difficult when it's not, you know, in the spot you expect it to be, or where you have to full again. Since you move it around, it's difficult to actually hover over it. But yeah, without mods like these, like the shovel and the brush. Oh boy. This would have been so much worse. Mods once again saving the day. And whatever little is left of my poor excuse for sanity. Okay. Let's see, was there anything else? No, let's once again try and peel the brush off the wall. Oh, no, surely there's nothing of you left in the wall. Go out. Dude. There was nothing left of you in the wall. Why are you still stuck? No, you're just going backwards. Stop it. You're a brush. No. Come on, loose. 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 I really... I'm giving up. you. Brush, if I can click you. Reset. Yep. We'll have to go and fetch that at the shop again. But I'm kind of done trying to get it through the wall. It's so unhelpful. No, don't pour it out, you goose. That's not what I wanted to do. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I can't see what I'm doing. I love it when that happens. See if we can get around this, and we're stuck on something. Let's close it a little bit. Then pour in. We'll pour one out for our cow bros. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to maneuver in here, but that's probably because you're not actually supposed to be doing it this way. Where? Go backwards, please. No, pour it out, you bozo. Oh, really? I can't pick it up. I can't move the pickup lower because then I won't get in. Ah. It's too small for me. This barn, or yeah, shed, barn, cow barn, barn shed, shed barn, cow house. Oh, don't pour it out. Don't pour it out. Don't pour it out. I think I picked it all up. Now we can adjust to a flat ground. I think. Am I down? I think I am. Ooh. Camera just flying all over the place. Oh, that isn't too nauseating to watch. It's kind of unpleasant to see on my end, and I'm the one doing the controlling, so I can only expect that it's worse. Just seeing it. Okay, how much straw do we have in now? We have 7,284. That means there's 2,000 liters of straw somewhere else. We did put some into the TMR mixer. We have this and this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move over to this side, push it out, or move it out, I guess, with a shovel, and then pick it up outside, because picking it up inside was absolutely a pain in the backside. So I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Pick up. And again, I'm gonna grab straw and then bring it outside so I can bring it back in. Genius. Probably should have just, you know, picked it up with a shovel and put it back in. But since I've already started, I may as well finish it. Me and my ideas. They're great. don't know if there's any straw left there. There might be. There might also not be. Okay, so I've picked up a little bit. I think, yeah, 3 liters. Somewhere. From somewhere. To somewhere. Found a few more liters. More straw. For everyone. Yeah, we got 9 liters. No, 5. I can read. Oh no, that's poo. We have poo. That is apparently 100 liters of poo. But we have poo. Great success. Now the only thing we need is, well, we do have our big old manure heap over there. I do hope we keep producing slurry though, so we have both. But yeah, close that one, close that one. So we can start closing up the shop. And by the shop I mean the cow barn. Okay, I'm gonna pick up. I've gained money again from somewhere. I'm assuming it's the. I forgot. What's it called? Radio tower. Oh, for shit's sake! What is that? Is there an identical invisible thing that stops me from moving on the other one? I have to go and check, because that is incredibly annoying. Have straw. All of it. But yeah, so that's apparently how we get manure rather than slurry. It's all about the straw. It binds the poo. I assume. Yeah, let's close this one up and then we'll head over to the other manure heap and see if we have an identical invisible wall thing here. No. So because it would have been right here. There's nothing. There's no invisible wall thing. Oh, there's poo here too. Well done, pigs. So what the hell is the problem then? Like, again, why is it? Like, how? Yeah, I don't know. Right, before we drive away from here, I'm gonna check in here. We have 7,400 liters of straw. I haven't turned any lights off, which is good. Okay, and then we are going to once again return our logs to where I wanted to have them. Because I don't think we're going to be adding any more straw. I'd already bought it, so I felt like I was obligated to add it, but yeah, we may as well just keep the liquid poo rather than using straw to bind it together for solid poo. Oh, there is a damn deer. Get out of here. Get out of here, you little shit. Get out of here. Bastard. I still hear my own footsteps, like, behind me. And slightly delayed. which is unsettling. Okay, and then you're not that big. Oh, come on. You. I want to move you. Not everything, please. Just lift. I don't want why it swings around so much. Just do what I want you to do instead of random stuff. Stop being so independent. You're just a former tree that is now a bunch of... Let go, you... Okay. Perfectly normal tree behavior. Okay, and then we can put these slightly smaller ones on top. Wonderful thinking and wonderful planning, he says, as he finds another big old rascal. This one can still be over on top of the others. Unless I get stuck, of course. Then it can't be anywhere. Sit back. Yeah, I wish... come on. Stop being... Stop being so... annoying. Stay. Thank you. I do wish there was like since they had fishing, maybe they could add a hunting minigame so we can shoot the deer to get rid of them. Yeah, this is once again going to be a little bit of a pain in the backside to unstack whenever that happens in the future. When we're building a windmill, which could be literally years from now. Right. Then we grab our trusty shovel, which saved the day. And I'm actually gonna put it next to this manure pile or manure heap, because it is unfortunately fairly likely that that's the only way to get this poo out, because I can walk through here, but I cannot drive through here, which is very strange. And I don't like when things are strange in that way. Alright. Wrong button. No longer super strong. So we don't accidentally wrestle tractors again. We've done that already. We don't need more. Okay, and then we'll head off and put everything back where it's supposed to be. We'll go and return the straw blower, because we do things properly. Nope. Ooh. No crashing. Nice. Pro driver strikes again. Okay, and grab our weight on the front. We go grab the straw blower and return it. Doggy, please, don't sit in the middle of the gate. I don't want to run you over because you're a little doggy. Now the unfortunate thing is we can't bring the sweeping brush back with this tractor unless we bring the entire low loader, but I really don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to use the entire low loader just to bring a sweeping brush back. We might just leave it at the shop for now. Either that or we'll sell it. I don't want to though. Like, it's useful. It's very useful for like moving large piles of stuff. Because it can move really large piles of stuff, which is not possible for the shovel. It can move smaller piles of stuff a little bit at a time. But yeah, I do want to keep it, but it's so annoying at times because of physics. They irk me. Darn you, physics. We can try actually and bring the brush back. Drop. And return. Yes. Okay. What were they called, those things? I've forgotten. It's probably easier to just check in the specific mod. Fast track module attachments. Tipper, tank, and flatbed. Now, can this go on? Did it fast track? I'm fairly sure that the tractor I'm using is a fast track. Yes. And it should go on here. But is it too big? That is the question. What if I just buy it? If it doesn't work, I will cry. It's as simple as that. But it should work. It's like fast track is fast track. It looks way too wide though. Moment of truth. Tool is not compatible. I cry. So we'll have either way. We'll bring the other one. Because honestly, having one of those for the other tractors could still be really useful. So we'll go grab the other tractor and have one. Because why not? No hands on the wheel. Don't crash. Yeah, just chocolate and sadness. Just chocolate and sadness. No sense of, or no semblance of warmth left. Ah, sadness. What I might do is I might move forward to the next month with this after I've picked up the sweeping brush and the fast track module, which I really hope fits on the larger tractor. It should, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong again. Maybe I'm wrong again. That would be silly. But also, it would track. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Is it more wiggly than when we had wider tires? I'm not sure. It kind of feels like it is. But I might just be imagining things. That has also happened before. Many times. Okay, there we go. The second moment of truth. Will the slightly larger tractor be able to use the fast track module? We shall see when we back into it. And tool not compatible. Screw you. How? How is it possible that we have two different fast track tractors that can't use the fast track module attachments? Oh, that is super annoying. Like, GCB fast track module. Okay. Used with which ones? Specifically a modded one? Because this is a fast track, fast track, fast track. I have an 8000? No. Wait. Yes? I don't have this one, which I thought I did. Which one do I have? Is it a large one? Is it large? Yeah, an 8000. That's also the... Which one is it supposed to go on then? What are you even for? No, not flight mode. Why is it that the tools change every time? Or where the order changes? I'm just gonna throw this back in. Sell it back. Return it. Actually, I'm actually probably gonna lose a little bit of money on that, which is really annoying. Yep. What was that? 230? 230 quid? Just to find out that I don't really know what actually it fits on. And that still means that I cannot bring my sweeping brush home. Let's turn super strength off so we can pick up specifically the sweeping brush. What if I put it on the roof? Surely it won't fall off. If this works, that would be very stupid. As long as I don't turn too fast, it might actually work. As usual, when we are doing stupid stuff, let's do it in third person so we can see. how stupid it is. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, I do wonder where the what kinds of tractors that the JCB, whatever it called, fast track attachments, whatever edition, or whatever it was called. I do wonder what I'm supposed to go with, because I have two different JCB fast track tractors and it didn't work with either. So which ones does it work with? I don't know. Oh. Oh. Really? Oh. Brush, come with me. We're going to try and sweep a little bit without getting stuck. Don't go backwards. And don't be stuck in the ground. I'm not doing it the right way. Why is it pulling backwards? So why did it get really dark all of a sudden? Is it because it can't go higher? Is that why it's going backwards? Why can't I get this? Specifically, this. Why can I not move that? I can move literally everything else. Well, it's not brilliant, but it's slightly better, in my very own personal, possibly wrong opinion. It's not as bad, I feel, as it was. Then again, it does seem like there's some wood chips fleeing downstairs, away from the pile. Oh, why is it dark already? It's only 4:30. I mean, it is also November, so like, maybe I shouldn't be surprised that it's dark. Northern Hemisphere stuff. Or, well, fairly far north as well, not just the hemisphere. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go and put the sweeping brush away somewhere. Next to the pallet storage, I believe, would be a good place for it, because it's slightly out of the way and probably won't be run into or get stuck on some random sneaky piece of wall. Yeah, that'll be very interesting to try and get that out. Hop. Yeah, we'll have the entirety of December to pass somehow. Don't really have much work to do anywhere. Oh, dog sniffing. Are you sniffing oil again? No, at least this time it was a rock. It's a rock, dude. Well, at the very least it wasn't oil this time. Because that can't be healthy for a dog. Sniffing oil. Motor oil, that is. Okay. There we go. Right. Oh, actually, shouldn't have put the tractor away. We need to... Oh, wait. No, we can't use this one. Oh, boy. We need to add more food to the cow barn. So getting mustard rock. I prefer that to getting high on motor oil, to be honest. Because you've been sniffing that as well. And like, that cannot be good for him. It can't be. Should also make sure that the pigs won't run out of food. They do tend to eat a lot as well. And okay, calm down a little bit. Settle down, settle down. He's hungry for motor oil because he wants to be a Wargarumon. Well, that's certainly a name. Oh, dang it. Hello, I wish to fill. Timor, I can't change. No, can only have Timor. Okay, let's see then. Because this is gonna be... I can't believe you got the pronunciation correct. Of course I would. I'm a man of the world. I'm a worldly man. Knows all of the words. So does mean I'm worldly or wordly? Questions? Open the door. Also remember that I'm still running around with... There we go. Put that one away. I don't need it. In my pocket. Can't believe I've been running around with a pocket chainsaw the entire time. Worldly. Yeah, that could work. Okay, we can dump it here already. Let's dump it. Actually, we should probably go a little bit backwards because the... Okay, we failed it. Really though? Really? Wait, 6,000 to max? Did I get surprised by the same thing again? Probably. Yeah, we're gonna have to refill every day. Every day. Every day I'm refilling. Oh man. That was a long time ago. Now I'm feeling old again. Crap. Dagnabbit. Bok, 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 bok. Oh, come on. Come on, me. Drive properly. Propellerly. Propellerly? That is the question. 63 pieces of eggs. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Right, we will see. Can we see here properly? No. For some reason the information is in two different spots. I don't know why. So 50%. Chickens are at 50%. Does that mean we will get more chickens, or does it mean they will go up to 100 beforehand? We shall see next month. Which, to be honest, at this point we might just jump forward. Because I don't really have anything left to do. I've said that a few times and then spent several hours just doing a bunch of stuff that I needed to do, that I forgot about. But yeah, right now we're basically just waiting for January so we can sell things, which is great. Doggo, don't sneak out from behind corners. That's dangerous. And pork. We still have the Halloween decorations up here as well. Come on, Walter. And again, for some reason, this is where I spawned out, not by the by my own little container. I do wonder if I need to like sleep here and then this will be the main one. We'll find out, I guess. Because right, let's just check that the chickens have the food they need, the sheep have the food they need, yes. Pigs have the food they need, cows have the food they need, but they will be eating a lot. When do we bring them out again? Probably March. What I'm thinking is maybe we bring them in November, so they are, you know, in for the winter, and then the 3 months in winter they stay indoors, and then in March we bring them out again. Again, it's completely useless. It doesn't make a difference, but I like doing it that way. And that is what matters to me. Yes. Right. I would like it if we had enough money to words are failing me. Buy the onion field, which will be this one. But yeah, the likelihood of us getting 276,000, and then the tools that we need for the onions. Yeah, it's not very likely, is it? It is not very likely. Right, but it's not late really, it's 4:30. Should probably find a good place for the winch to be. Have I left any things that shouldn't be? Left the door open. How much manure have you produced? 111, so no more since last time. Slurry, 1037. Let's grab a screenshot of that so I can remember. There's the door. We're dooring. And then we'll check what the big is. 40 liters of manure. We're binding the poop, so it's not a case of they need to be adults. It's they need straw to bind the poop. Oh. I'm finding all sorts of interesting things when doing silly stuff. But yeah, I think we're done with this month. There's not really much else to do. We're waiting for the canola to grow. We're waiting for the grass to grow. We're waiting for March. We're waiting for money and more money. else are we waiting for? Oh yeah, the chickens to lay more eggs, the sheep to be sheared. How far are they gone in terms of reproduction? 60? Is it 30%? If it's 30% per, that would be strange. Maybe it's 20, that would be 3. When did we start? Was it August? 1, 2, 3. I think it was August. So it's been 3 months. They've gone up to... yeah, 3, because I'm assuming 18. We bought these at 0. And then these ones at 3, which was a month behind. Were they 8 months? Ah, yeah, and these were babies. 0 months old. How does 37 go to 75? How many percentages is that? 12.3. But in 3 months, the cows has gone to 20%. That's like, what's that? 6.3% per? Let's grab a screenshot of that as well. And see if I can remember to check that in the next month. But yeah, we're done with November, I think. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and whoop, hop in. I like how turning the lights on and off doesn't actually do anything. What lights? Oh, that one? That did absolutely no difference at all. Let's just keep it off. Okay. We shall now sleep in this lawn chair until December. Early, because we get up early. Like proper farmers. And once we do, I'm going to call it for today. And continue on Tuesday. Yeah.